So the film revolves around a young boy named Jack. He was a video game lover. His mother was displeased by his behavior and attitude. His mother tells Jack, "You know about our situation. I haven't money to even pay your college fees. I know you are my beloved son, and you are studying on scholarship from the beginning. But these video games are damaging you. You have no attention on your studies." Jack's mother was also doing a job, from which she pays the rent of the house. Jack also does a part-time job. He was doing a job in a Japanese antique store. Whenever Jack goes to his job, some boys bully him. They follow him. And while fearing and escaping his life, Jack goes inside the store. Then the owner of the shop asks Jack that again those boys tease you today. Jack says yes. The owner says that you again run from there. You didn't face them. Then Jack says yes, I run from there today also. I agree that I am not brave. The owner says that no, you are brave, and you will realize it soon. With it, he says to Jack that come, there is a new thing in the store, let me how you. Jack happily goes behind him. He shows him a statue. That statue was of any princess. It was made on something. Jack stares at that statue. He likes that thing. Then the owner of the shop says to him that you are my good boy. This is a gift for you from my side. Jack becomes happy after hearing it. He brings that vessel to his home. He sleeps after seeing it. But then a warrior comes out of it, and it points the sword at Jack, and asks him that where is a black knight. Then Jack says that the black knight whom you are asking about is a character in my game. Then warrior says that I don't know who you are. I just need your help. Someone has attacked our kingdom. I have a thing and I am choosing you for its protection. You will keep that thing. Meanwhile, a princess comes there. The warrior says that she is our most important thing, our beloved princess. The other kingdom wants to take her, but you have to protect her. Jack was scared. He says that from where did you come? Stop doing this acting with me. How can I protect her? I and my mother are also living with difficulty. That warrior says that for this there should be a weapon with you. Then Jack says that I am only 16. I don't have any weapons. With it, that warrior goes to the princess. He says that princess, this is only the safe place in the whole world. Here you can live safely. Just spend a few days with this small kid. After it, I will come to pick you, as the circumstances will be fine. Saying it, he jumps in that vessel and disappears. When Jack sees inside that vessel, he gets shocked, because that warrior was not anywhere, and the princess sleeps without caring. Jack was thinking that what will I tell my mother? And this princess is not listening to anything. Well, the morning appears. The princess goes to the garden. She starts doing her martial arts practice, also doing yoga. Jack was scared. If his mother will see her, she will crush him. That where did you bring her? So he tries that his mother can't see her. And luckily when his mother goes to the office, he feels relaxed. He says while going near to the princess, the clothes you are wearing, you are doubting the people, and the actions you are doing. Try to not come in front of my mother, and please change your dress. With it, Jack takes her to the mall. He advises her to buy the dresses of her choice. Princess joins him at the mall and has a fantastic time, because she is experiencing the new world. The warrior princess was having a great time right now. And then princess comes in front in a new dress. She was looking totally changed. Jack thinks that now it is the evening time. What will I tell my mother? And I also can't leave her anywhere. He takes her home with him. He tells her mother that there are some international students in our school. She is new here. In fact, she came from Japan, and she didn't arrange a hostel yet. She will live with us for a few days. His mother says, welcome, come have food. After it, they done dinner together. Then the princess goes to sleep. This means this day of the princess was good enough. Now in the morning, Jack's mother says to Jack that son, I have to go for urgent work, and I have to live there for a few days. So take care of yourself and your friend. Also takes care of the house. I will return after a few days. After some time, princess also wakes up. Jack sees that the people with weird dresses come to his house. It seems like they have come from old age. They were the people who want to take the princess with them. That warrior asked to protect from those peoples. They also start attacking Jack. Jack defends himself a lot, but he couldn't do anything in front of them, because he was a small kid, a boy of 16 years. They hold the princess and takes her with them. Jack gets scared that what is this happening? They all jump into the vessel. Jack also goes down behind them in that vessel through stairs. But Jack moves towards that warrior's house. When that warrior sees Jack, he says that they took the princess. I've told you seriously, but you didn't do even a single work properly. They were arguing. Meanwhile, they come and attack them. They start escaping themselves. Then a man with a beard comes. Everyone was calling him a wizard. He comes and saves their life and frees them all. He comes to Jack and he says to Jack that, my son, you were thinking that what is happening to you. I will tell you the history. The warrior who came to you is a good warrior. He protects our king. There was a total of 7 warriors including him. But the people of the other kingdom attacked them. They were the enemy of the king. And then one day they also killed the king, because there was none left for his protection. And this warrior alone can't defeat them all. The daughter of the king means the princess becomes sad. They will soon come to kill her. They want to occupy our kingdom. But this warrior doesn't accept his defeat. He has to save the princess at any cost, because he was the loyal warrior of the king. Here they are attacking everywhere. They put raid everywhere. That's why he leaves the princess to your home, so that you could protect her. Then Jack asks the wizard that how this world chooses him, how you searched for me. Then the wizard tells him that, my son, I have a stone. I have scrolled this stone in the whole world, but I didn't find any good warriors. Then that stone finds a warrior. His name was Black Knight. Jack says that, but it was my gaming character. Then the wizard tells that's why, because you play well in the game. That stone chooses you. I know that your name is Jack, but you are Black Knight. Because skill is required to play, and to fight in the war skill is required. And I know that you are the one who can learn everything. You can protect our kingdom. Jack was already fond of playing video games. This separate world was also interesting for him. He says that, okay, I will search for the princess with you, and I will finish those peoples who have taken princess. Now that wizard sends that good warrior with Jack to reach the enemy country. To go there, they have to cross the sea. Now in the way, they become good friends. This scene was fascinating because Jack says to the warrior, let me teach you how to dance. When Jack was teaching the older warrior to dance, the barbarian then keeps telling him to stop and learn whatever he has come to learn. He begins to teach him his battle tactics. Means they spend a good time. There was a stream in their way. The warrior says that we have to go on another path. From here it will take much time to reach there, because I don't know how to swim. Jack says, just a little thing. Let me teach you how to swim. He takes him with him into the stream. The warrior was scared. Then Jack says that stay calm, we will reach soon. And it happens the same. Due to the good swimming of Jack, they soon arrived there. They were outside the castle of the enemy king. After tricking guards, they move inside. They kill them. Then Jack sees the princess there. The princess was happy to see Jack there. She says to him that you come here for my sake. I am very happy. They were talking. Meanwhile, the warrior comes there and say that we have not much time. We have to move from here. And he was right. Many guards come there. They hold them and imprison them. The enemy king says to them that in the morning you both will be killed, and I will marry the princess. Hearing it, the princess starts weeping, and the warrior couldn't see it. He calls a butterfly and asks it to tell the wizard that we are in trouble. After it, a cloud of smoke comes to the princess while flying. The princess was chained and was weeping continuously. Here the scene changes. Now in the morning, the drums were beating everywhere, because the king was celebrating his marriage with that princess. On the other side, he will hang the warrior and Jack. Now the princess was represented in front of the king. Her face was covered with cloth. The king was happy that he succeeds in his plan, but as he picks the veil of the princess, there was a horrible creature inside it. She was the princess, but her face was changed completely. Her eyes were large, as a lizard. Her tongue was also very long. Seeing it, the king gets scared. He orders all the warriors to finish her. But then that butterfly comes there while flying. That butterfly was none other than our beloved wizard. He immediately releases his warrior and Jack. He does magic on Jack, due to which Jack starts flying in the air. He lifts the princess from there and takes her on another side with him. The wizard again makes the princess fine. But from the other side, the warriors of the enemy king come and try to attack them. The wizard gives a speck of magical dust to Jack to throw on the warriors, and Jack does the same. But then among those warriors, a special warrior of the king turns into a giant and start attacking Jack. But Jack takes the princess with him and sits in a machine. The machine in which we place stone and puts pressure from the other side, the stone falls far at distance. Jack experiences this trick on himself, and he falls in a forest. But he was faint, and when he comes to his senses, he sees that his enemy king also arrives in that forest. He has tied the princess, and there were his many warriors. Jack bravely fights with them. With it, that enemy king moves forward to attack Jack. His attack was dangerous, but Jack escapes from there. And the tricks which were taught by that warrior, he starts using them. Here he was thinking that he is lucky, that he has learned that trick, which is supporting him in the difficult time. He picks up 2 sharp woods and stab in that king's neck. After it, he happily releases that princess and brings her in that kingdom. The princess was happy. She again dresses up like her kingdom's people. There they were celebrating this thing, that we have killed that king and released the princess, because their kingdom was saved now. All were thanking Jack. On the other side, the princess also calls Jack. Jack was actually returning to his world. Then the princess says to him that, Jack, you were always thinking that you are not brave. Let me tell you that I've not seen any brave human than you. The human who is doing big works in this age. And I like you so much. Jack says to the princess that you are also so good. Now they all say goodbye to him. The princess says that, please come here again. Jack comes out from there. Jack was looking sad. The outside warriors don't know Jack. They think that he is a warrior of others, because his clothes weren't matching with the clothes of their kingdom. They attack him. Jack runs from there while escaping his life from there. Meanwhile, he meets with the warrior who taught him the tricks. He hugs him and says that you have done a great job. But the other warriors were not leaving Jack. So after meeting that warrior, Jack runs from there. He jumps into his world. When he was coming out of the vessel in his world, he falls, due to which that vessel breaks badly. Jack says, shit, now how will I go to meet the princess? He becomes very sad. The next morning, he goes to school. He meets with those kids who bully him on his way. But this time, Jack was a different human. Without fear, he starts fighting and beating them. After it, those kids didn't tease him. Jack comes home and he was seeing that vessel continuously, because he was missing the princess. Then he gets an idea. He starts remembering the characters of that place, the characters he has seen in the kingdom of the other world. While using those characters, he makes a good and attractive game, and then sells it to a company. He gets a good amount in return. He brings it and shows it to his mother. He says that, take it, mother, and purchase that house whose rent you pay hardly. His mother says that, I am proud of you, my son. They become happy. Their circumstances were good now. Because of the cash they were previously using to pay rent, they are already planning to spend it on themselves. After a few days, we observe Jack in a shopping center. From behind him, he hears the princess's voice. While he turns about, he realizes that the princess is looking gorgeous. She was dressed up like today's world. Jack goes to her and asks her that, how you come here. She tells him that, I've told the wizard that I want to meet you. He says to me that, yes, the boy is good. He also has helped us. You can go whenever you want to meet. He has made a warrior gate for me, through which I came into this world just to meet you. They spend time together, like they do before. They have ice creams and talk to each other. Then the princess returns her kingdom, saying that, I will come again. I will always come like this. That's why don't get upset. Jack becomes happy. He says that, okay, I will wait for you. With this good moment, this movie ends here. Thank you for watching.